Was that satisfactory, Insty? Hello, everybody. Is this the Apex? It is. It looks so good. I can't help but use it today. Lane, thank you so much for the tier 1. Also, I think I have found a desk pad change I will be making to my office desk, my streaming desk. I think I am just going to pull the trigger on not a cork one. The cork is just too crazy to get.
Lucky number 3.
Thank you, Grid. Thank you, Lane. Love you guys. I will be probably picking up just an oversized wool one. I do like the way these look a lot. But I don't want just this little strip. I want the whole desk to be this to protect the desk. So I most likely will just be picking up a big sheet, like a big wool one that covers the entire area of what you guys see. So my mind has been made up. However, it's been kind of tricky to find a cheap one, so I think I'm just gonna just buy one. What's your coffee shop order lately? That's a really good question. Let me think. If I go to a coffee shop, I'm honestly just getting, and I know there's gonna be people who call this like treason. I just want a black coffee with. I want to do the creamer and sweetener on my own. So it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I just don't know what exactly I'd want. But that's just my order. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. What was it, last summer, we went to a pour over place. And we went in and they had like some interesting flavors of pour over that you could do, but it was like $9.50 for a pour over cup. Absolutely crazy, by the way. I don't know if I'd do $9.50 for pour over, but one of our friends got it and I took a sip and dude, I don't like all those like very floral fruit flavored pour overs. Those are just not for me. I can't get into it. It tastes like a tea and it's just, to me, that's just not what I want in my coffee. I want something like very chocolatey, very nutty, very like, I don't know, something with a deeper flavor, not super complex, just like I like the richer notes of things. So I don't know, that's just kind of, yeah, I mean that, what Shindo said, dude. Hazelnut creamer is really good. We buy hazelnut flavored beans now. And we do like the flavor profile is like hazelnut. I forget what brand it is. It's like hazelnut, almond, sweet vanilla almond, and something else. And it tastes so good. A nice pour over can have tea flavors, be light and floral. Yeah, and it's just not what I want in a coffee, you know? I mean, what do you guys like? Can you take a look at the Matter 65? Anyone got a link? Nut 65 mention? Thank you guys for the subs, by the way. And 23 subs over here. I know it says I'm 50, but I'm too lazy. But we can do another keyboard giveaway in 23 subs. Just got my Manta today. Can I just applaud the packaging? The best keyboard has ever come in. Can I say something? I really appreciate that, guys. We by no means put a lot of focus on the packaging. Like we just wanted to do packaging that made sense. And I've received a few compliments for the packaging being very good. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I love that third wave coffee, man. Give me a nice light roast any day. It depends on what flavor profiles. Like, I don't mind a light roast. I don't mind it. But it really depends on the flavor. What kind of coffee would you recommend for someone who doesn't like coffee? Dark, honestly. I wouldn't recommend anything else. Just get yourself a dark coffee. Put a little bit of, like, a flavoring. Like a syrup. And maybe a bit of creamer. I don't know. I really think that's like the easiest way to kind of just like get into coffee. Because it'll taste a little bit sweet. It'll have more of like a... It'll have, depending on the thing, flavoring. Hey man, I ain't against a little bit of flavoring. Alright? You want to put a little bit of syrup in yours? You do you. I do it too. It depends. Like I like to try new ones. The heavens blessed me recently. Someone sold their sealed set of Cladding for the price they bought it at. Oh, wow. Are you going to go play a lottery ticket today, too? Damn, that's something my dad would say. I'm getting old. Add a bunch of creamer till it's not coffee anymore, which is what I do. I put a tablespoon of creamer. Anything more, and then it tastes too much like creamer. Dude, leave me alone, it's the... Okay, guys, look, my girlfriend bought me a bottle because my other bottle, the blue one that I had, it wasn't sealing properly, so she bought me a new bottle. It's a blender bottle. I feel so honored. I like my coffee with cream. I'm an absolute sucker for nice packaging. I bought some truly mid products because the packaging was incredible. Yeah, I've also been drawn in with packaging. But dude, lately I've been very diligent about not being drawn in with packaging. You know, actually, speaking of the way a product looks in packaging, I did get suckered in a little bit more than I should have with something, and I'll tell you guys what it was. Hold on. Okay. This is a bit more of like a... I think we've talked about this. Also, I'm testing this mouse. Very interesting. This suckered me in. I don't know, have you guys ever seen the Hasselblad boxes? These were crazy to unbox. This felt like very magical to unbox. The Leica box was the exact opposite. It was like, it's just a brown, it's like a light brown cardboard box with some more cardboard inside that's like not even very well done. This was incredible. I should really, I think I have the packaging if you guys want to see. But the packaging for this was like sick to open. I think even my girlfriend was really impressed. Normally she doesn't give a shit about any of my like camera tech stuff. But yeah, incredible to open. Even the pro photo stuff is like really cool to unbox and stuff too. Using the same Angry Meow mouse right now, battery swap is goated. I have now grown an appreciation for battery swap. In case you guys didn't know, I've actually been testing, I can't tell you guys some of the other stuff, but there's other mice. I haven't used this one here, the battery swap for this one, but all you do is you put the other battery here and you let it charge while you use the mouse. And when you're ready to swap, you take out this battery and put in the one that's, I have to say, it is convenient. But yeah, I've been trying a few mice like that now, and wow, what a good feature. This has been interesting though. I think the price of this mouse is actually not bad considering it's Angry Meow, and usually they have premiums and all their stuff. But yeah, this is the Angry Meow mouse. This is not sponsored or anything. This I got with my own means, so. I like mice. I don't really post about mice, but I like mice. I have nothing to contribute to the mouse world because I don't play games in the level that all these people do, and I feel like my opinions don't mean anything if I don't play games to the Angry Meow. It's Meow. What board is that? This is the Apex. Yeah, it's like the Infinity mouse. It was, I think, 180, and considering again, it's a little bit more on the premium, but it's nice. Like it's a nice shape, and I like the color a lot because it's not quite a white. It's more like a cream, and I thought it would look really good with my desk. So really, really like this. I haven't pulled the trigger on the new haptic Logitech mouse. Like, am I gonna find use for it playing FPS games? Barely. Probably not. I think I wouldn't find any use for it. Oh, is it really front heavy? Oh shit. Yeah, then I would probably return that in a heartbeat. Didn't know Diablo was an FPS. Dude, I said my limited FPS is I play Overwatch, Adam. I'm talking to the guys at Project W to try and make a custom mouse right now, hoping they make a Dude, keep us in the loop. How I've been finding the Apex so far? Very lovely. It doesn't have quite the pop like I mentioned on stream like some of my other boards, but it's good in its own right. I've been liking it a lot. If you guys were on the fence, been using it all day. I've been... today's been very productive, and I also actually got to take a break today. But I've been doing some writing today alongside I edited a video, took photos, edited photos. This has been great. Been really enjoying typing on this today. I set it all up to work for me too, so has all my keybinds. Lichen? I haven't tried that one there either. Keychron mice? I don't know, like, I want to like Keychron products, man, but like, I had such a bad experience with their customer service and stuff last time. So, I don't know, it's really tough for me to want to like Keychron personally. Does anyone know how to get boards from the US to Canada, like the Mode 65? Just order from the States. There's no other better way. There's going to be import fees. There's going to be taxes. It's inevitable. Unfortunately, if you want something, you're going to have to pony up those little fees. It's sometimes big fees, right? So it's the thing you got to do. There's no good way. How bad is the import fee / tax in Canada? Well, it works in like a two-tier system, right? So let's picture this. Oh, I forgot to turn on my top. Shit. One sec. Okay. This is how it works. Let's just say I ordered this mouse, which this is a great example because it's real world example. The mouse was about, I think I paid like 2 something Canadian. This came from the US. This got shipped to me in Canada. It went through customs via DHL. Whatever, and you have to be prepared for whatever the sender sells it to you or marks it as. I'm pretty sure they marked it as like $150 because that's what I saw on the paperwork. When it got sent to me, they take the $150 and there's two charges. There is your 13% tax or whatever provincial tax you have here in Canada. I think some provinces is what, like 8% or something. Whatever provincial tax on the $150, plus whatever this company, DHL in this case, wants to charge you for a brokerage fee. What the brokerage fee is means they handle all the paperwork to get it over the border. So they're going to be your broker. The brokerage fee might be $20, it might be $10, it might be $300. It depends on the value of the product sometimes I find. With DHL, I find it's pretty standard. I think it's about $15, $20, something like that. And then there's taxes on the $20 or whatever the brokerage fee is. So there's another 13% on this fee. So I've had products. So this one here was about $26 total, I think, in fees. But I've had products which again still doesn't seem right because it was labeled at $150. But I've had products that were labeled at $300, and like UPS, for example, just has like a bad day, as most of the UPS company does. And UPS can charge you like $250. And they'll label things as like brokerage, like admin, yada, 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 this, blah, 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 blah. So, do you pay the sales tax on the USA side too? No, you only pay for where it's being imported into. Anyways, that's the explanation. I hope that made sense. Ark, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you. That's very nice of you, man. I really appreciate it. No, that's FedEx for me, Crummy. Can I ask you a question about a different board? Did the Overture come with feet in the MX kit? Yeah, mine did. They all should come with feet. If not, I'd reach out to the vendor that you bought it from. I don't even know those shipped yet. I thought they were still being like done. Okay, though. Today is the Juna. Long awaited. We've pushed back this stream a few times now. Excited for today's build, but especially for the Yara. Yara, am I saying that right? So today's Wednesday. Thank you. Today is the Juna. Now, the Juna is an interesting case. This was first of all sent by Logo, but also while Logo is not like I'm not keeping this, nor was anything paid to me. One of the vendors is Bull. All right, Bull is a sponsor of of the channel. So in essence, even though this is technically not a sponsored stream, there is elements that can be sponsored. However, that's not going to stop me from being honest about the product. So let's take a look at today's board. Now, this went through a myriad of setbacks, but not for anyone else's. It wasn't Logo's fault. It wasn't Bull's fault. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of this, but the original board was supposed to be produced with DDS, and you remember how I told you guys things were being re-quoted? Remember I told you guys that? Well, it got re-quoted, except this was re-quoted to a price that wasn't exactly made sense or fair. So this was essentially, this is the DDS proto, but this was essentially scrapped from DDS, and logo, and I think Bull helped with this too, but this is now going to be produced by Keyrative, which is interesting because I haven't seen anything from them. This is the DDS prototype though. Now Bull does have samples, I believe, of the Keyrative one, and I think Bull might be doing those. So if you guys did want to go see those particular prototypes, go. I'm pretty confident, maybe other than the finish, there shouldn't really be a big difference in how this is going to sound. Unless, was there anything major changed between the two Protos logo? I know you sent me a list here, but differences between the new ones, top mount screws changed from M. Okay, so that's just a screw change. I mean, these are nothing that really should affect anything. So I'd be surprised if machining was any different other than timeline. Yeah, I'd also be very surprised too. So I'm pretty confident in what we're looking at today, in case anyone wanted to, I guess, be more informed. And I think this is really important, by the way. Finishing is done by STR. That's awesome. That's going to be really good then. So you guys know what to expect. I just want to be completely clear that if you guys were looking for the Juna, I think today's stream will be valuable, and I hope to find some stuff that we can all find very valuable. But I would definitely, if you guys want exactly what you guys are probably going to be paying for, probably watch Bull's stream when it does come out. I just wanted to make that very clear. Okay? Just really, really wanted to set the bar here and like also just not deceive you guys in like what we have. But it also brings up another big topic in, you know, looping back here for one sec, which is the DDS requoting things. This is common now. We're seeing this a few times now in the keyboard hobby, where manufacturers are requoting based off of the current price of aluminum and other parts. Now DDS is insane, like their pricing point for what they changed it to. It was pretty crazy. But there are other shops also re-quoting things too. So this is not something that I'm like shocked about. But it's also just good knowledge for anyone who's buying things right now. You know? Yes, Keyrative and STR. Keyrative machining and STR finishing. What HHKB is this? This is the Apex. There's a lot of 60s this month. A lot of 60s. Now, did you guys all want to take a look at Bull's website for this? Or do you guys want to follow along? Maybe we should. What the?
Will you just get Wingstop and dunk IT in Ranch Ra?
Oh my god. Thank you so much for the tip, man. I appreciate it, dude. So, okay, fine. I'll just pony up and get it tomorrow. Little story for you guys, too. Little story time before we start stream. Thank you, man. I wanted to order myself Wingstop today. But Wingstop, even with the subscription things, I have like a free trial. So it was, Wingstop's also just very expensive. It was $23 for like a standard set, like a standard combo of 10 wings. Then they wanted $4.50 for the delivery fee, $6.50 for the processing fee, or like Uber's whatever fee. Then another $2.50 for service stuff. Then when you tallied it all up, they were charging taxes and stuff too. And it ended up being, so again, $23 just for the wings, $46 worth of charges for a thing of wings. Well, it depends on the place. And the crazy thing is, it's not even like super duper far from me, but like, because there's a bunch of Wingstops now. But yeah, depends on the place. If they want to like join in on the Uber One thing, dude, they're crazy for that. Okay, let's load up Bull's website. So nice. Thank you so much, Dad. I appreciate you, man. Why don't you go to them? Probably this week I will. All right, let me quickly share. Honestly, today I was just busy. I really wanted to get that video edited today. So nice.
Gotta get those buy one get one free deals, lol.
You really do, man. Okay. So, license collecting dust. Bro, this guy's so rude. Pew Pew, thank you so much. And Deadeye, thank you so much for the gifted, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Okay, the Bull's vendoring this. So, we have some good colors. Mint, cyan, and silver. We have Win-Key, Win-Keyless, and HHKB. Depending on what you want to go for the PCB, you can pick. They're both the same price. And depending on the plate, there is a $5 premium on carbon fiber. All in all, this ends up being about $325. Not bad. Not a bad little price for the Juna. The Juna is a, I would say, very classic design. Is there anything else here? Yeah. Very classic design. It's something you'd look at, and honestly, I would think is one of the premium boards you get like 3 or 4 years ago. I love it. I love this kind of design style. Thank you, Nixie. Appreciate you, man. So on top of that, we have a 7.5 degree typing angle, 18 millimeter front height, so super comfy, a top mount and gummy O-ring mount. And then we have some different stats over here if you guys want to take a look at it. We have a Mech 11 PCB. I don't think the PCB we have today is the final one. I have to double check. And then again, you have solder or hot swap. So pretty standard fare here. This should be a no nonsense board. It is a very, very pretty board as well. We're going to take a look at it in... It is the final one. Okay. Was it the color you mentioned to me, Logo? I don't remember now. I have to double check our chat. But all right. Genuine question. What is HHKB? I keep seeing it. So HHKB is based off of... Let me pull it up for you. It's based off of this. The Happy Hacking Keyboard. And it's this... I think people have just now called it the Happy Hacking Keyboard layout, HHKB. It's a $60 cut. Damn. So this is what the layout looks like. It is non-symmetrical blockers on the bottom, but this is true HHKB because there's 2 different HHKBs as well. There's true HHKB, and then you have fake HHKB, which is what's on my desk right now. This is when it has symmetrical blockers and a 7U spacebar. So usually things are labeled. I mean, actually, not really. I'm lying about that. Sometimes they're labeled true HHKB. Sometimes they're not. What is fake HHKB? This one. This one's fake HHKB. Wasn't there HHKB boards in the 90s? I think so, yes. But we get the name, the HHKB name from, like, Happy Hacking. That's kind of where that comes from, no? I'm pretty... Unless I'm wrong, but I've always assumed it was from Happy Hacking Keyboard. That's kind of what the namesake comes from. Wait, so where is the control key? Usually it's set to caps lock. Well, this one. Sorry, caps lock. You're always right? No, I'm not always right. I'm wrong sometimes. But all right. Now, I think we're going to be using these ones here, which are... You'll have to refresh my memory on what switches these are. Honestly, we had this keyboard sitting here for a little while, and then the DDS thing happened, so I don't remember all the details about the switches. You'll have to remind me, Logo. Are they Invo keys? I thought they were Gatoron. Alright. Wait, that's tripping me up that your backspace on the Apex is row 2 and not row 1. Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know how to describe why it's like this. I think it's just a more like comfortable or something to do with the layout. I don't really remember. Beautiful color. Also really appreciate you put all the tape on it. Don't mind the tape. The tape is so nothing slipped out. This is the optimal way to ship keyboards, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. So no screws ever fall out when you're shipping them to like people to build or friends or something. This color is so nice. I hope, I mean, I'm pretty positive STR will do the exact same
God
thing.
damn it, Alex, I didn't notice you didn't put control on the Apex. Stream literally unwatchable. Fix it, kisses you.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Let me just take up all this tape 1 second, guys, and then we'll explore. I probably should have done this beforehand. I remember looking at it and then going, oh yeah, there's tape, but I just never removed it. This is the mint, yes. Remind of the color of the board you already have on your desk. A little bit, but not really, because this is stone washed, and this is a bit deeper. Fix the autofocus? Oh, I don't know why my autofocus is freaking out today. Manta arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, both PCBs were DOA. Mia, I hope you reached out to the vendor immediately. Otherwise, even prettier in person? Hell yes. Who shipped yours out, Mia? The OG HHKB. Let's see the OG one. I don't think this link will click because it's missing things at the end. 1 second. Copy. I don't know how and why they do links like this. Yeah, it's a little different. It's not quite the HHKB. I don't know the blocker sizes there. Is that a 7U spacebar or something? My vendor has been amazing. KNC got my warranty request sorted. Beautiful. Yeah, we have a lot of extra PCBs for this reason. So everyone is going to be good. I hope everyone's Manta Group Buy experience, though, was amazing. Okay, give me a few minutes to take up the tape, guys. Apex product page is confusing. Well, I'll tell you why Apex's product page is confusing. I love KBD fans, but I wish KBD fans would make a better website. It is, you know what I kind of wish? KBD fans would just do one of those websites where it kind of like guides you step by step on what you need and then tells you like, you're finished, place the order now. I really wish it. But we already know KBD fans has never been the best. Did you lose a lot of money in the GB because of the PCBs? Or did Manu PCB refund? They're sorting all that out. We just had extras already made for another reason. So if you're worried if we lost anything, I couldn't really tell you because I'm not involved in that part of the business, but it shouldn't have affected us much. And I believe if Bull wants to give you guys more updates, he can, but I believe some are being redone, but I don't know how many are being redone. They had hired someone, but they disappeared for a while, and then they came back. Oh, for like the website? Oh. Goddamn. Beautiful thin bezels. Interesting cable routing on the middle. Juna in a very classic font. The PCB fabs replacing faulty units. There you guys go. Beautiful weight design, by the way. I have to give it to Logo here. Just some beautiful tulips. I'm assuming these are tulips from flowers. It's great. Like, you can't even be mad at this. This is fantastic. I also want to tell you guys, this is a classic design. It's not going to be like some of the more modern, very curvy designs. It is, again, classic. It works. We have a beautiful side profile here. Excuse the tape residue on the side. We have the seam, which is minorly visible. Not too much. We have the back of the keyboard. Again, very simple. Exposed screws, in case you guys missed that aspect as well. Love that. I think it really adds to the board. It really does, man. Honestly, if this didn't have exposed screws, I actually think this might have been a little boring on the bottom. Beautiful, though. Very, very pretty. We have our standoffs for our O-ring. Beautiful. Can't be mad at this. See it from the side. So you can definitely tell, like, compared to the Apex, the green's different. This green is more of a deeper mint. This is a very, like, in-your-face mint. I like this one. This is a very pretty color. See what I mean? Corsa sides, exposed screws, and top mount. Logo knows the way to my wallet. I'd almost assumed it'd have to be a coating how bright it is. No, I mean, this is definitely an ano, and again, don't think this is probably going to change much, but again, just to be very clear, like, I don't know. Bull, is STR, I don't know. I don't know if you got green, and I don't remember what color you got in. Is STR's coating look any different from this, you think? I don't know. Again, it's hard to tell because Bull hasn't seen this. I would assume no. I would assume they're getting as close as possible. Something about these boards just hits right aesthetically. Yeah, they're just like, they're done very simple. And simple's going to be the word today. So simple can be beautiful. Yeah, just hold it to like the screen, Bull. Just like do this. See if it matches up. Here, like I'll hold it really close and just like put your version right next to the screen and then let me know. Okay? Didn't someone do that with like a keycap once on Reddit? to like show that, yeah, was it like an older set, no? Also love the weight on the Juna. Yeah, it's very pretty. All right, let's take a look at everything else. Color is so pretty, it's a shame it's a 60. I love that it's a 60. And you complained about color matching? Man, what fucking set was that again? I don't remember. That's how I do it with all my sets. It's the best way. Love you, Shark. Chimkey bread, of all things? Was bread... Oh boy. Oh boy. Which PCB am I supposed to use here today? Yellow one's for Juna? Okay. We'll use the yellow one today. So this is going to be the final product. Sorry, there was 2 PCBs. One's not the actual one. This is the actual one here. No stepped internals, but we have a brass weight. So that should allow us some different density. Hopefully it sounds like that too. Can I just say I like this color combo of mint and yellow? Yeah, okay, actually, to take one step back too, stepped internals work really, really, really well if there's no through weight. So I find like, okay, for the Manta design, right? We didn't have a through weight. The weight is the fin. So we needed to do stepped internals to help bounce sound around. You don't always, I mean, I've definitely seen some people do stepped internals with weights that are inside as well. You don't always have to do it. It probably does help a little bit, but you don't always need to. If there's a brass weight inside, allowing some, I know there's a missing screw here. Actually, was that on the stickers? I don't know what happened to that. But if you don't have one and you have a weight, it's fine. Thank you, Hog. Appreciate it, man. Oh, it's stripped? Oh, okay. Beautiful yellow PCB. God. Thank you, Hog. Appreciate the 5 months, dude. Look at that. McLovin PCBs are great. Shark, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Logo.
Tier 1 sub to Logolicus. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Extra diodes on the PCB is always a baller move. That way there, if something does happen to your PCBs, it's always fun to have those. Not everyone does these. Not every PCB designer does, but I do like it a lot. It is quite nice. And also not every PCB has the room to do so. The room. See how I really pronounce that? I'm trying my best. I did not say rum. I know for a fact because I made sure to say room. Not at all? Oh, whatever, man. Layout on this is looking good too. We have a lot of compatibility. You guys literally bullied him into saying it right? Yeah, I know, for real. So mean to me. I don't know if the hot swap unit's going to be the exact same way. Can you confirm on that logo? Because I don't think I have any details on the hot swap. Actually, maybe there's a landing page for it. Oh, there is here. So the differences will be no ISO and no split left, which comes with ISO. And hot swap will be fixed 7U, it looks like. So if you guys did want a different sized spacebar, you're going to have to go with solder. Solder is also great. So the room TKL, if Bull and I ever do another design, which I hope we do, maybe we can bully Bull into making it called the room, whatever size keyboard we do. So hot swap on ISO isn't very common because you end up with sockets that may interfere with things, and then sometimes it just doesn't work, like layout wise. It happens. I would like to see ISO hot swap just to make it easier for those who want it, but yeah, at least it's offered on solder, which is more than some other brands do. Or engraved, there's a lot of room for acoustics here. Jeez. Honestly, that's pretty smart. Alright. Well, also, some people don't like hot swap for ISO because that means there's flipped sockets and whatnot. So there's that too. And then, come to think about it, is the plate in here? Oh wait, logo, where's the plate? Did I miss that somewhere? Was there a plate that I'm not seeing? Maybe it's still in the box. Was it in a separate box? Whether it's Maya or Juna, you're on my mind no matter the month. Thank you, dude. Plateless top mount? Yeah, okay. Hi, Ninja. Let me go triple check the box. Oh! They arrived earlier than the board. Then I know what box it's in. Never mind. You're right. If you guys, I apologize in advance. Logo, we really wanted to do the stream like a month and a half ago, but things got delayed because of the DDS stuff. And honestly, we haven't had a refresher of like what was what. So I apologize. That's on me. Let me get the box here. Find it actually first. Here it is. I got it. Just pour some kinetic sand into the bottom of the case to bring the PCB to height. Yes. Oh, there's a pull tab here. That would help. Yeah, but I don't really love PCB snaps. You guys know that. They're not for me. They're not like my favorite thing in the world. Alrighty. Did you want me to use a certain plate today for your build, Logo? Just watch the AM Relic 80 and it reminds me a lot of the Wachov's Stars 80. Yeah, you know, man, I almost feel like there's some miscommunication with that board too. Like, I hope you like the review, but it's a $600 keyboard. I think some people were kind of upsetty spaghetti that I like criticized it like it's a custom, but like for $660, I'm gonna criticize it. It's a lot of money. I hope that's not kind of, I'm kind of assuming maybe like, I don't know. Just speaking my mind on that. Can we do top mount? We can do everything. We can do whatever you guys want. And then let's do our stabs. I don't like key snaps. I really don't. There ain't for me. PP plate is good? Okay, we'll do that. Oh, there's two sets in here. That would make sense. Don't tempt me with a good time. AM stands for a lot of money. Yeah, I've seen some people make that joke and it's pretty good. You can tempt me. There's a top mount as well, yes. All right, time to start lubing. I think the price point for this board is actually pretty fair, considering. Nice little brass weight. Good overall design. And then the logo, did you want split or did you want full backspace? I am not responsible for Logo's choice here. If you guys don't like Logo's choice, you guys can yell at him. Not me. I refuse. I ain't taking the heat for this today. The switch from DDS to Creative actually good? I think so. Well, again, this is not the Creative unit. This is the DDS or OG Proto. If you guys want to see the new one, I highly suggest when Bull streams it, whenever he does that, but I'm a split backspace enjoyer, and there are only enough stabs in the package for that anyways. Okay, there you guys go. I think you've saved yourself from criticism from like half the chat. I would have chose full. Because this is not HHKB or Win keyless. You would have chose wrong then? Yeah, I guess so. Full backspace is nice to hate, so forced. Dude, I also think there's too much hate. Probably a skill issue? What the fuck? What'd I do to you today? Hull flip? Is this the same price market as the Pangea? How much was Pangea again, Bull? I really don't remember. Fuck, that went flying. You get a whole key less with the full backspace. Are you really using both of those keys, though? Be honest with me right now. Was it like 350, 360-ish for a Pangea or something? Pipe and delete are so handy. Starting at 275. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize it started at 275. It's been a while. All right. Let's get some stabilizer lube here. Nice lube. Why is pipe handy? Yeah, why is pipe handy? Who's using that key? Or you get more potent and easier to use backspace, which will be 1,000 times more. Yeah, right? I agree with that. I'm full backspace gang. I'm on the wrong gang, but whatever. I know that my actions will be hated on, but I don't care anymore. But what if I don't program, huh? Me personally, I think it's too expensive. We had the CL60 like 4 years ago at sub 200, and this is similar in my head. Fuck. Sonalis, you know, if everything in the world was exactly the same as it was 4 years ago, I would 1000% be like, yeah, this is expensive compared to X keyboard. The price of aluminum, especially in the last few months, and the price of metals, and even import fees with the President of the United States, you know, it's all a little bit, I don't remember the CL exactly, but even if it was the same thing, I think it's fair to say life has changed a bit. 320, whatever was this, 330, whatever it was, I can't remember now. I would say the price of this board, extremely fair for what it is, considering. We do have to put all those things into perspective. Oh, Snells, you're good, dude. Any discussion is good as long as we're all being respectful. A lot more going with Juna's design too. Yeah, I remember the CL being kind of simple too, right? Can I be disrespectful? No. You guys are already disrespectful towards me, man. CL was Bakaneko with weight? Yeah, a little bit. I didn't know the CL was it popular? I thought it did all right. I had an E-White CL. Oh. I didn't realize it was really popular. Linux has been great. Best change I ever made. I quit? No, I know, bro. I typo all the time. Today I was writing that article, and I haven't wrote an article in a while. Dude, the amount of typos I was making, and I kept reading them back, and I kept looking at myself in the slight reflection of my screen, being like, what the fuck am I doing right now? What are you doing right now? Belly, I am... funny you said that. I'm lubing stabilizers. Adding some lubricant for our upcoming keyboard build here. Doing a little bit of that. How is Mikibo? Never ordered from them and planning to get GMK Ishtar. I've never had problems with Mikibo. I've ordered a few things in the past, but that was a while ago. Thank you, I needed that. Anytime, Belly. Do you use daily Linux? I don't. I want to try it eventually, but right now I'm on macOS for work stuff, and I don't do crazy things with my computer, so I am like super duper happy on macOS right now. The only thing I hate that Apple has done is the new volume control. I can't stand it, dude. They made it with this new like glass design thing, and you have to be very, very precise with the button. Like, it used to be a little bit more like you had some leeway with how you press the sound slider. Now, if you misclick, it opens up the whole sound control panel, and then you have to basically like click out and start over again, or just click the control panel thing again. I hate it now. It's really making me just want like a volume knob, so... I have Mac for daily use, and my gaming PC is SteamOS. Just skip Windows entirely. Yeah, I don't love Windows either. I don't love it. Linux has Discord, Plex, and browsers. That's 80% of PC time. Honestly, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Just dabble with Linux on my Steam Deck. Yeah, I mean, I kind of dabble with it on my Steam Deck as well. So nice.
Are you gonna play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 when it drops?
What is that about? I've never played the first two. Tell me a little bit about it, Nolan. It's about Dragon Ball. Thanks, Adam. God damn, dude. What's the game about? I'm just happy to have a computer. Ultra fortunate. Yeah, I was telling one of my other friends about this. We even talked about this. When my computer dies, if it dies soon, I ain't buying a new one. Not for the price of shit right now. I'll just continue to play it on my Steam Deck or something. I'm done with it. Nolan, Omni-Man? Honestly, after watching all of the... I actually just finished the... Because I was looping some Switches this morning. Just finished the special episode of Adam Eve. Can I ask, why is that particular special animated way better than the entire series of Invincible? I actually finished the entire series, sent it. Budget? Like, Amazon don't got the budget. Is it Amazon funding all this? Fucking Amazon and Netflix, they confuse the fuck out of me, dude. Because they paid 500 celebs for voice acting. I know there's so many celebrities doing like 10-second cameos in that shit too. Hello, my goat. What's up, Third? Watching your stream while doing my morning walk. Is it a nice day where you guys are? Hope so. I don't want to spoil anything, Turtle. It was... It was good, but like obviously now I do really want to watch season 5. I think it did its job. It left me on a like, fuck, like I need to see season 5 now. So I don't know. No, it does not come out tomorrow, dude. I wish it comes out tomorrow. It comes out what, like in 2 years? They said 2027 or something. Late 2027, I read. Prove me wrong. This Adam guy. Next show to watch, Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. This sounds like an isekai or whatever. I don't know why it does. I mean, animation quality is mostly based on time given, so something like a special gets lots of attention rather than a whole season. Yeah. It was jarring to see how good the special was compared to the entire season, though. That was a little jarring for me. It was really good, though, I have to admit. Everything about the series. There are some flaws in which I very much noticed as I watched it, which I wrote down because I was like, I'm going to research them later and see what other people say. Can I, not spoiling anything, but some of the power scaling in that show makes literally no freaking sense.
So nice.
At all.
Woo.
Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you, dude. For 2 years, too. Holy shit, man. But yeah, the power scaling in Invincible literally makes no fucking sense, dude. It actually kind of bothered me sometimes. This is good. Okay. There kind of isn't power scaling. You get stronger, but you can never tell when someone is just stupidly strong. Okay, well, okay. Let me take Adam. Oh, fuck, this is kind of. Can we talk about it or not? Are you guys down? Do you want to nerd out? The creator said he never cared about power scaling, just wrote whatever he wants. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't make the story like good though. Thrag's existence ruins the power scaling IMO. If you've read the comments, you know. I haven't read the comments. Honestly, I do want to now. Point number 1 that makes no fucking sense. Adam Eve can't change organic material. So I'm told in the show. She has inhibitors. She can't change organic stuff. Then how the fuck can she make a hamburger? That makes no sense to me. Clipped? It doesn't matter. It's still organic. She can't make living material, but didn't it use the word organic? She can't do it to sentient beings. But technically, it was a sentient being. It's processed. That's stupid. The other thing that really pissed me off is how pathetic she is in the fights against Conquest. She doesn't none of this stuff versus Conquest makes any sense. She goes from being able to freeze him in the air by changing the density of the air, but only does that one time. And then that's it. And then meanwhile she's throwing shit at him that he can break with the flick of his finger. No, she just stopped doing it. Guys, I'm telling you, the powers, nothing made sense in the fights. It doesn't seem like she really knows about her powers well. So, nothing about that, Oz. So, the other thing that pissed me off, too, was... I feel like Omni-Man, after a while, just got weaker. I feel like he just kind of stopped being super strong. Or maybe never was, but they showed him in certain areas. For example, when he was in the first few episodes, when he was flying through the dimension, the Kraxons are they called? The Klaxons? He rips that whole planet apart and destroys everything. Flaxons, yeah. Everything in that planet. And then it just feels like you never see that kind of level of strength again. But then also there are some creatures and he's fighting and he's struggling to fight. But then meanwhile one of the other I forgot, what are they called? Viltrumites comes down and for example, one of those big sea creatures just punches it one time and it's dead. It's just, to me, it's just I don't get where everything is. And I feel like the show would have been 10 out of 10. For me, it's 9 out of 10. Would have been 10 out of 10 if some of the power scaling and just powers in general made more sense. mean, we kind of saw that with the level of strength at the end in the most recent season. I suppose. Maybe Alex is stronger than Omni-Man? Oh, gosh. I don't think too hard about power scaling in Invincible. Don't get me wrong. It didn't subtract from the show as much as I thought it might have. But, like, man, sometimes it just made no sense. I'd be like, dude, can't this person just, like, wipe the floor with this person? Like, good series. Lots of irritating stuff, though. Yeah, it was a really good series. Overall. No, Omni-Man cannot remove keycaps with his fingers. You're right, sent it. Official website, Alex. I don't think too hard about power scaling in Invincible. Fuck, I didn't think too hard about it. I just noticed it, and it bothered me in some areas. Invincible is weird like that. It wants to be American Dragon Ball Z, but it throws out power scaling for spectacle and not plot convenience. Or plot convenience. Yeah, and I think, okay, I just recently watched all of Dragon Ball Z as well. Like, again. And I have to admit, at least Dragon Ball Z, the power scaling there, it, like, makes more sense. What do you guys think can win? Goku or Omni-Man? I actually need to know. What do you guys think? Goku would win? Yeah, I think so too. The DBZ universe is just different in terms of power. Rexplode? Bro, fucking Rexplode kills me. It's not. I'm not a DBZ fanboy, and dude literally send it for godhood for a few moments. Tell me, Minus. Lelouch, Sholos, both. You think? Krillin would probably beat Omni-Man? That's crazy. Spoilers? Okay, there's no spoilers for DBZ. At this point here, it's been how long since the last Dragon Ball Z Super came out? I don't know. I can't do DBZ. Like, we're not going to do spoiler alert for that one there. We can spoil that one there. Oh, the Rexplode thing? But we already asked if we could talk about it, though. I told you guys there might be spoilers. Yamcha can probably beat Thrag. Fucking my boy Yamcha, dude. I liked him in, what was the last season there when he thought he was getting invited to go to the thing there. Base take on spoiler alert? Yeah, like I ain't gonna fuck around with spoilers in DBZ, bro. You guys have to watch that by now. The throwaway dialogue is just also awful. In season 1, Nolan says he pushed back a meteor the size of Texas, yet in season 4 he struggled lifting an aircraft carrier. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Like, there's a whole bunch, and kind of I'm like, huh? Like, couldn't they do this earlier? Or like, huh? Like, when did this person get weak or strong? Like, it makes no sense. In the Flash TV show, he generally gets faster and faster with new threats. He goes from Mach 1 to Mach 22 or something, except in season 4 where he ran 37 times the speed of light and then continued to complain about not being fast enough for 5 more seasons. I actually can't do... I've tried watching the Flash TV show. I gave up with all those things. The only one that I got sort of far with is... Oh, we're going to split. The Arrow? I can't do them. They're not for me. You know, actually, I have a question for you guys. Really random question. Is there a new season of Daredevil? I saw everyone speaking about the season finale, but I didn't even realize there was a new season. Since when? I need to go watch that. I totally missed the boat on that. Is it like 8 episodes? Since like forever ago? I didn't know. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. It's good? I bet. I love Daredevil. No spoilers for that, please. Damn, I really did not even know that existed. Now I'm kind of pissed off. I probably would have been watching that. The Arrowverse is just cornier Daredevil. Oh yeah, dude. It's like extremely cornier Daredevil for sure. Spoiler, Daredevil is actually Matt Murdock. Oh my god, my illusion's ruined now. That's crazy. Shout out to Hype Keyboards, by the way. Also made in Canada. Super awesome. Tom the Goat. Wonder Woman, like the movie? Please chat, watch Superman and Lois. Is that a cartoon or is that a series? Like a real life series? Bunswitch, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Alright, let's put some switches on this bad boy. Hype seems sick, but those plates are expensive. Yeah, they're one-off plates. I mean, it makes sense. When you're not doing stuff in bulk, I get it. Hype seems... Hype is really good, though. Like, I actually recently ordered a plate for my unicorn, because I could not find my unicorn plate for the life of me. So I actually got that one there, done by Hype. Turned out great. No complaints at all. Wonder Woman on Disney Plus about a struggling actor, Marvel character. Wait, what? Is this not Wonder Woman, the thing I'm thinking about? Wonder Man. Oh, fuck! I keep seeing the word woman in that. Wonder Man. It's a movie or is it? It's a show. Spacebar Switch has his legs marked in color. Oh shit. Okay, we're good so far. Let me actually just find that one there now. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go as we... We'll do it as we go here. Let me get a plate for it, though, because this plate is tough to push in. Be very careful not to use the wrong ones. These legs for these particular switches, these are Gatorons. Oh man, logo of... These are going in really tight, man. Alex, it's right there. Oh my gosh. If you ever need to remove one, these might be a pain in the ass. Yeah, good thing it is a solder build. Hope they all work though. Can we get recast of Wonder Woman with someone not gross? Did I even like the Wonder Woman movies? I think they're okay. The new DC stuff has been kind of whatever. I don't know. The only DC thing that I think I liked was the Superman series with Henry Cavill. Everything else has just been alright. Don't hate on Peacemaker. I actually haven't watched Peacemaker. I apologize. I have not yet watched that. You know what, logo? I don't see any legs with different colors here. What color is it supposed to be? Guess we'll see as we go here. Justice League was badass, I have to admit, but teal. Oh, here. Got him. Literally blended in so well with this. Ah, oh, fuck. These are tough to get in. Dude, I need to watch X-Men 97 too. I know that's supposed to be a really good one. Also, when does that new Doctor Doom movie come out or whatever? Henry tried to help young men pick up girls. His advice was just to say hi. It always works for him. Henry Cavill is a very handsome man. I'm sure any pickup line will work for him. I am watching The Boys. I haven't watched anything past episode 2. I'm kind of just waiting right now. Another series that I want to finish off too is From. I heard From's new season is pretty decent. I think it's the final season. But I'm going to wait for a few more episodes of that before I watch it. From is so good. I don't know about season 5 yet because like I said, I haven't watched it yet, but oh my god, dude, these are fucking tough to get in. It's not the board, it's not the PCB, it's just these switches. The Gateron special of never removing your switches after you put them in. What logo, what exactly are these switches again? I know they're Gateron, but have you watched Severance? No. And again, I'm going to throw my girlfriend under the bus. She really wants to watch it. I really want to watch it too. She wants to watch it with me. Every time I want to watch it, she doesn't want to watch it. So, if you guys are going to be angry that I haven't seen Severance, and she also won't let me watch it alone, you can blame Pretty Calamity. It's her fault. This is the only thing I'll ever throw her under the bus over, okay? It's just this one thing. I just don't want to be blamed for it. It's not like I don't want to watch Severance. Plurbius I have seen. That was really good. I know some people said Plurbius was slow, but I thought it was amazing. So we blame Alex. How? Okay. Clearly ignored JoJo? No, I haven't really watched much more of JoJo past what I've already watched. Gateron Fey Matchas. Okay. Haven't used those since ever before. Did they make these like tougher to push in? Holy fuck. Have you seen Dark Matter on Apple TV? No, but I did see, and I'm really excited about this. What is it? Fuck, what is it called again? 5 second something? That it's getting a new season finally after all this time. You guys know which one I'm talking about? Someone's skipping the gym. No, I'm going Friday. We went over the weekend. This week here, a little bit of a break week for me. I have to get some work done. New episodes of The Boys was crazy. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. These are like 8-year-old switches. What the fuck then? Why are these so tight to go in? Do you want step caps lock logo? No, these aren't films. I don't see a film. These sound exactly like Milky Yellows, by the way. Switch is older than Annette. That's crazy. No, I didn't even know there's a new Daredevil season, man. I'm actually kind of pissed. I had literally no clue. Yeah, I think they're just Milky Yellows. Just matcha colored. I wouldn't be surprised if they were Milky Yellow recolors. Yeah, I would have to look at all the stats. Oh my fucking god, dude. You know what? I should just use a switch puller. Or a switch pusher, rather. Switch Oddity says they're basically recolors, and I'd probably listen to that. Weren't people complaining about Milky Yellows being out of stock? I saw today their Max Gaming has tons in stock. But I think Max Gaming is EU based, right? So for me, that would be really expensive to order those. I think they're EU based. Is Insty and Adam arguing? Fight, fight, fight. Huh? I don't know, not at all. Damn it. Thought you guys were going at each other for movies and stuff. Team Adam? Just debating why I hate Plurbius. I actually thought Plurbius was really good. I like the slow paced. You know, I also really like Silo. And people said the same thing about Silo being slow. The hive mind makes 0 sense. Well, I don't think it's supposed to make sense. Like from a real point of view, I guess. Silo was really cool. I fucking love Silo. I heard the books were amazing. I'm just gonna stick to the show for now, but Silo's how a slow burn is supposed to go. Yeah, I agree. I would have liked Plurbius if I didn't watch it weekly and just waited and binged it. Dude, I think Plurbius is a binge show. I don't think it's a week by week show. I think there are certain shows you need to binge and certain shows which work well on a week to week basis. I agree with you there. For the Star Wars bros, is Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord worth a look? Is that the new series? I heard very mixed things about it, but I don't know. I haven't watched that yet either. Literally been binging Invincible. It was good? Okay, I heard very mixed things. Alright, seems like you guys are saying good things. I'll watch it eventually. I also don't have a subscription for Apple TV or for Disney Plus anymore, so I kind of, I guess, miss all the releases. Fuck, this is so hard to put in. I like regular WinKey. I pointed to this because this is regular, but regular WinKey 60s. I think that's kind of become my new favorite. Oh shit, there's a spacebar one that we're supposed to use. I just remembered. Thank God this is not in the plate. They hand painted the backdrops like the OG trilogy. It's so good. Oh, really? I'm looking at IMDb scores. I don't like relying on scores, but I haven't heard nothing about the show, and Darth Maul is a high... Oh, damn. Okay, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I have some people who watched it who told me they weren't a fan. So you guys are speaking like movie / show hobbyists, and it's fun to read / hear. One of my, not hobbies, but one thing that I've really learned to enjoy free personally, and I think a lot of us here probably do, while you're lubing switches and doing all these keyboard mods that are very monotonous and very mind numbing, I tend to watch shows, right? So that's kind of become something that I've really relied on to get me through things while I'm doing keyboard stuff. Bro, isn't literally everyone walking the planet a move shot? No, I know people who do not watch TV at all. Actually, I know a lot of people who do not watch TV or watch movies. Some people just aren't into that stuff. Yeah, I think my girlfriend doesn't watch a lot of movies or shows. She watched some programs here and there, but I wouldn't say that. I think I watch 10 times more. Yeah, programs. I don't consider. This is my hot take of the night. I don't consider reality TV television shows. I don't know what to consider those things. Yeah, she watches that. I don't really care for those shows, though. Those programs. Made for TV bullshit that they call for reality. When it's all staged. The only thing I really watch is anime, movies, and series I don't watch anymore. It's weird too, I've watched some of the reality stuff, and I honestly get anxiety watching some of the situations people get themselves into, because it's so cringe that I get anxiety. But then I watch something like a thriller where it's supposed to give you anxiety, and I feel nothing, but I feel anxiety from the real life situations, in quotations, because it just makes me feel awful. Watching dating shows is really hard as a guy, just red flags everywhere. It's not even so much red flags for me. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I look at some of these reality things. I'm like, this can't be real. Like, there's no way this is real. All right. Time to solder. Even for anime, I have a lot of interest in, to consider watching it. Weird take sometimes, but sometimes I spoil myself first in order to pique interest. I mean, dude, you know what? There are sometimes I need to do that as well. Sometimes I need to spoil things for myself in order for me to be like, all right, I'll finish this thing. It looks good. Okay. God, I love this PCB color. What a good choice. Do you think resin artisan spacebars usually sound bad? Yeah, they don't really have a sound profile. They're kind of just like, I guess they do technically. It's like a very like low thud thunk. I don't know. I've never found a good one that I liked. Very rare that I like those things. Do you guys like any resin spacebars? I've tried like the ones from S-Craft. I've tried ones from Dwarf Factory. I've had some custom made in the past, and it's all not for me. Do you know there's a Thunk and Ori spacebar? Which Ori are we talking about? Because I will say the 65, because it's a different mount, does have a bit more of a thunk, but in like a good way. While the 60, because it's an O-ring, sounds poppy and bright. So the 65, yeah, it definitely has more of a top mount kind of sound profile. This is soldering very nicely. Thanks that tight plate. Yeah. It ain't going nowhere now. Can you try top mount on a June? Yeah, we're going to do everything on this one here in the Juna. Didn't Amazon take over IMBD? Did they? I have no clue if they acquired them or not. With O-ring builds, how do you account for the stabilizer? Like, does it lean against the Shift S tab? So, like, what do you mean by that? Like, when you say how do you account, like, how does the designer account for it inside the board, or? Amazon overtaking everything right now? Damn. But they really do be leaving Twitch out in the dust sometimes, I feel. Jedi, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Gang. Hope everyone is having a great day.
I am having a pretty decent day today. It's been pretty standard fare. Although, I did have one bad moment today in which I got a little frustrated. I went out today to go get myself lunch and also drop off a package. And I was like, hey, there's like this new burger place. I'm going to go try out this burger place. So I walked, because it was nice, and I wanted to stretch my legs. Walked all the way to this new burger place. Says it was open on the app, like Google Maps. They were not open. Then I decided, okay, I'll go to another burger place in the area. Walked all the way there. And for some reason, there was a lineup out the door, not even kidding, And I was like, okay, I really don't feel like waiting like 30 minutes to get a burger. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna go get a sandwich. And I walked all the way to the sandwich place, which was on the other side of where I am. And the sandwich place was also closed. And then I decided I'm gonna get like a sub, which is also technically a sandwich. And there was a big line up there, probably because the other place was so closed. Then I kept thinking, man, like, is today like a holiday that I don't know? And it's not a holiday. Today was just a normal day, but everything was busy and closed. So today I ended up having to settle on, I got the value menu pick, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money at McDonald's, but that was the only thing open. It could be worse for Twitch. Imagine if they were owned by Google. Yeah, then no one would ever talk to you and it'd all be robots talking to you all the time. I get you. Oh, this one we go. AI suggested chat topics. Yep. Bro, imagine if Twitch was owned by Microsoft. I swear they would just simply nullify the platform and force us to learn Teams for streams. Yeah, it's something I noticed Microsoft does a lot. They buy things and then they just dissolve. Didn't Microsoft try its own streaming platform at one point and nobody used it? Mixer, that's what it was called, dude. Yeah, the massive ninja contract. They brought a lot of streamers to their platform, yeah. Microsoft / Xbox dissolved everything. It's like Facebook and VR. Dude, you know, I was thinking about this like the other week. I have a VR headset, never fucking use it anymore. We got it because my girlfriend really wanted to play Beat Saber, and I think that's the only game we've ever played on it because I have no interest in using it. I don't really like VR. It's not like fun to use. It's very novel. I'll trade you something for that VR headset. It's an Oculus. It's not even a very good one. I'll take it. I need an excuse to exercise in Beat Saber. Well, she still uses Beat Saber from time to time, but like, we use it for nothing else. Beat Saber for my home gym? I can't get into it, man. I'm not good at it. I suck at Beat Saber. Some people can get motion sickness, yeah. Can't believe VR isn't dead yet. VR is the equivalent to 3D for me. You guys remember the 3D fad? Yeah, 3D TV. Oh boy, what a joke that was. I think there was a lot of problems with 3D stuff, right? Just a shit ton of issues. Also, thank you guys for the follows and subs today. I really, really appreciate the support. If you guys don't know, a little thank you. Even recently, like, my website has gone up in price because I had to renew a contract for one of the website builder tools that I use, and it went from being like $30 a year to $240 because they no longer honor updates for the most part with my old plan, which was like my OG plan. So they were honoring price point, but I wasn't getting any of the new features for the website. So I had to pony up the extra money and be like, hey, I have to do this now. So even cost of the website, which I know some people use, has gone up. So I really do appreciate the support here on Twitch, and thank you guys for that. It really does mean a lot. As someone who used it on a Quest, I really hate it, but I'm not going to be bummed. I tried it. I never tried it racing in VR because now I'm saving up for a rig. Dude, that would be so cool. I want to see pictures of when you make that, by the way. Driving rigs are so interesting. Will I be using unobtainium? Not that I know of. I never ordered it for myself. But maybe I can get my hands on it somehow. I love VR, and I think if more people made more amazing VR games, it would be a niche but amazing. There hasn't been a better game than Bonework, and it's been 7 years since it came out. I also own a full body setup, index controllers, and multiple headsets. Oh, so you're into it. Don't get me wrong, I played some demos for games, and it was fun, but would you make more from subs or bits at the same... I think it's the same thing, probably. Actually, I think technically subs earn you more money. But I think it's all around like 50 or 60%. I don't know the technicalities behind bits. I never played Half-Life Alyx or Boneworks. I've heard of both, though. It's gonna be a while because I'm planning on just making a wheel stand myself. Oh, cool! So you're gonna do it? Yeah, that's awesome. Check Discord chat. Is someone spamming? In general? Yeah, there it is. What a great in general chat. What a great image that is. Insty spamming? Oh, check. Is it keyboard chat? My racing sim? Damn, this is sick. If I had the money and even space for something like that, that'd be so cool to have. Are you gonna play the new Forza game? Please get a VR headset for it. Actually, I can see a VR headset being really awesome to use in that case. Have I ever thought about making a setup tour? Yeah. The thing is, I'm not... I don't know how to put this. I'm not happy with my setup. It works, and it's always just worked. But I am not, like a typical channel in which I can have things, like, be very pretty all the time. I do a lot of, like, client work. So I need storage for a lot of this, and sometimes the storage just isn't pretty. So there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of like all over the place. No one wants it pretty, I suppose. I see so many YouTubers who do these awesome setup tours. Things I can never have. It's authentic. Show the damn thing. I think that makes it very realistic, and we need more of that in this space. Yeah, I could consider it. It's in a basement, though, so it's not, like, again, super fancy. Oh, I don't like the way this one's sitting. I might have to redo the C key. It's sitting a little funky. But we'll just build it right now with the C sitting a little weird. I mean, you guys have kind of seen what my setup looks like when I've zoomed out. Why not fix it? Because I have to get the desoldering gun and plug it in. And actually, you know what? Oh, It's underneath a bunch of stuff right now, and I really don't feel like taking it out. No, the thing is with these switches, they're so difficult to push in that I can't seem to reflow it nicely. Although, let me try one more time. Is it the C key? Yeah, it's the C key, I think. Yeah. All right, that's a little better. Ow! Heat it up and suck it with a straw? Yeah, I pushed it with all my might and hurt my thumb. I like the way you think. Hey, Mr. Toes, any recommendations for springs on MX Blacks? It's low-key too much of a hassle for me to find any sprits that are my preferred weight. Or springs? I mean, I always really like 58 grams. And if you really want my suggestion, I would even say just go pick up some chewy springs from Swag Keys. Just grab those. Those in like a variety of different weights always are great. All right. We're going to start with O-ring because it's easy to install. Might have to... You're going to have black acrylic tops for schema. I don't know about black acrylic, but we'll have black tops, like black anode. Let's tune these just a little bit before I start putting keycaps on. Do you prefer regular or chewy Chips Ahoy? I don't really like cookies anymore. I'm not really a packaged cookie kind of guy. They don't do it for me, man. I've my sweet of choice now, if I have to buy a sweet, cookies are too flavorful for him. No, bro. It's not like that. My sweet of choice, if I have to get anything, is gonna be a brownie. Okay? I recently discovered donuts, never had them. Wait, what? Brownies are like my thing. Alex, I don't eat exclusively bland food, guys. You guys are making things up now. I'm feeling hurt. Hi, Mr. Wubbs. No, but I've heard of them, Crummy. I don't even know who sells them around here. All originals? Oh, wrong bit again, jeez. Cookies are low-key so easy to make. You know what I made for the first time yesterday? Banana bread. And it turned out really good. Just saying. I've never made it before. Banana bread, dude? Yep. I did chocolate chips and walnuts as my filling and topping of choice. Turned out amazing. Alex isn't getting it with the banana bread at work. I get it, but I don't remember what it's from. I'll be honest with you. Alright. Fish sticks. Do you mean like the ones you just throw in like the air fryer or something? Can you add banana bread to your online shop? I don't know how well that would ship. That would be funny though. Can you commission banana bread for me? Oh my god, dude. I've already had like 5 slices of it too. Bro sent a YouTube short. What Insty did? What did Insty link? Hold on. Try to get this in. It's so small. There we go. I mean, I don't know. South Park's alright. I watch a few episodes and I enjoy it, but I'm not like the biggest South Park fan. Can you tell us, NA people, some of your bland chips on your site? What do you mean? Oh, can you sell us? No, they're my bland chips. I can't give up my bland chips. They're mine and exclusively mine. Are you a Kanye fan? Not really. I never have been. I don't really. His music doesn't really do anything for me. Can you make potato chips on stream? Can I make potato chips? Damn. Alex hated Kanye before it was cool. I've never liked this stuff. You know what album I picked up recently? If you guys
Put
want
me straight in the mood to order a hot latte and banana bread.
Oh shit. Thank you so much, Seven, for the dono. Appreciate you, man. That's very nice. I'm trying to find the album. 1 second. Also, first of all, just so you guys can see, BAM, Expedition 33, first of all. That's one of 2 new ones I got. Where's the other one? Here it is. BAM. This is a good album. If you guys want to listen to some great album, Greta Van Fleet, very, very good. Bro is flexing on us? Not really, I don't have many. So, funny story, the Greta Van Fleet album, I got secondhand because someone sold it, because I guess they didn't like it, to one of the local places around me, and they resold it for like dirt cheap. Got it for $15. I did, Dynamic, yeah. So, pretty good pickup, and it was basically brand new. Let's go. Alex's stash, yeah. Allegedly on Monday, what happened? Greta Van Fleet? Oh, I saw they posted something on Instagram or something, but I don't know. It's still allegedly, right? Banana bread switches? True, there isn't. But I don't know how the color for that would be. It would just be brown with like what? Maybe chocolate chips inside or something? Oh wow, this is such a good color matching build. Maybe yellow? I don't know. Brown, yellow, and like dark brown? What are these called again? They're an old Gateron switch, but essentially they're just recolors of milky yellows. What do I want to use for keycaps? Besides Daisy. Or Dandy. I mean, that's considered Daisy, right? That's the Daisy base? Windbreaker? I don't know how I feel about that. You think Windbreaker would look good on this? Wait, Windbreaker would go hard? I mean, I'm not opposed. I can go get it. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. I had some other keyboards sitting here from yesterday. Classicer, I feel like, is too easy of a choice. I actually just lubed some more purples. Just finished lubing and spring swapping those. I think that's all I really did today. Yeah, that's all I did. And I put some more switches. I don't know if you guys saw, there's more switches on my website too. Let me just lower this. Larsha's company seeing another half-day operations. You love to see it. 1 sec, you guys are just going to see the drawer. It's boring. What board was Windbreaker on? I think it was on the paper, right? Which I don't know if it's in this cabinet. I don't remember where I put the paper. Paper. Where are you? I think it might be in the other cabinet. Show us the drawer. That was some ASMR real quick, was it? Henderbait? I don't have Henderbait. Henderbait. I think it's on that board. Pretty positive it's on the paper. Just need to find out where to put it. Dude, I actually was going to pick up the River Hose desk pad. And I was going to order it, but then I did all the calculations, and it was going to cost me like $90 just to order that stupid desk pad. So I decided against it because that's way too much for a desk pad. Where did I put the paper? Did I put it back in the box? Oh man, I hope I didn't. One sec, everybody. We ain't gonna support River Hose after the Jane fiasco. What's the Jane fiasco? You mean like when they sold the thing and you had to buy the keycaps or whatever? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it either. Uh-oh, where's my... Oh, I got it. I got it. Gorp? I don't have Gorp. This might actually look really good on this, by the way. Gorp's another one that's just so expensive, man. Look, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I have to watch, lately especially, I have to watch my purchases with keyboard stuff, man. Shit's expensive, dude. I'm not made of money. Isn't all GMK sets basically the same? Not always. Like, Gorp Extras, because I missed the group buy because I didn't have money to buy it. Gorp Extras were like $250 Canadian for me before shipping and taxes. Like, I just can't afford that, man. For a keycap set. That would be like probably after shipping and taxes and import stuff, that would be like $400 for one keycap set. Yeah, YouTube doesn't allow 4K for some reason. Friend of EPP is friend of me. I love Gorp. It was a good set. And I want to support EPP, but damn, it's just too expensive for me. The Geist keycap set? I did see it. It is quite nice, but I have to chill right now with some purchases. I think you have to pull big views to get higher quality on YouTube. Yeah, we're not quite there. I'm not a big streamer yet. Not quite. Getting there, though. You can buy Wob and Red Samurai for like 50 to 70 sealed on eBay occasionally. Yeah, and MSRP these days is kind of all over the place, too. This isn't itchy at all. The only thing this is it gets a little slippery, but I plan on getting another one soon that's going to be larger and will sit underneath this. So it should just eliminate the slipperiness of it all. You're a big streamer, dog. I don't know what you're on about. I'm small. What light other than Amaran do you use for photos? I just use Pro Photo. This is all I use, man. I've showed it to you guys before, but this is literally the only thing I use. One light and a bounce. That's it. It's a flash. The A2, in case you guys are wondering. Is that a shower head? Does it capture ghosts? What the... That's a nice shower head. Showers you in light. Damn. It's a police radar. Can we tell I can ruin anything about the Geist keyboard lore? What part of the lore, like, that he's missing? Or just, like, not shipping things? Kind of looks like you catch ghosts with it. What the hell? Yeah, that? Oh, I mean, the lore is really quick. For whatever reason, he's just not attending his own business. He gave up, methinks. I'm not sure. I actually think the mint and this go really well together. Hashtag free Teja. I'm late. Hi, Keeb. How you doing, man? Really? I don't mind this. So sad to hear many businesses are not panning out. You know, the nice guy in me wants to be very forgiving and empathetic. But also, there's another side of me, the side that I don't really like of myself, that gets really angry that sometimes businesses do business when they have no reason to be doing business. And I think as people, I can have empathy, but I can also be upset that a business would just give up on their customers because whatever fucking reason. Obviously, there are reasons in which I'd always understand, like if someone had an emergency health situation. However, if you're a business owner and you're on the level of, you know, I'm not saying Geist is big, but he operated with really big costs for his products. Like, you always need a backup plan. You know, like for me, I have a backup plan. If I were to get ill or something and then I had client boards, I have backup plans set in place. But like, I don't know, I just think it's stupid after a while being like, do I forgive this person? Who's your backup plan? Family, friends, they all know that if something happens, I ask them, hey, can you ship back people their boards? That's literally all I have to ask. Just go through, I keep the labels on, go through, and please just return to sender. No. Alex has a glucose guardian lined up to marry. Excuse? Who inherits the stream? My girlfriend. She will be streaming for you guys. If something happens to moi, you guys will have new alexotos streamer. And please treat her nicely. She would never? She might. Who knows? Give me the stream key. Yeah, very backup plan is Adam is your new streamer. That's the very big backup plan. I've met him. He has a very wonderful smile. I think you guys would like Adam. Rama logic is Porsche first, deliver orders later. Yeah. You're not wrong. Kind of depressing, but... Adam is like 69th in line for Succession. No, last in line, dead last is Tim Keelis. I'd give him the stream, but he probably would never stream, so... He is last in line. He's the last person I'll ever give it to. I might even give it to my enemies before I give it to Tim. Because they might actually use the stream. Tim streamless? Where's Teja online? On the line? I don't leave poor Teja alone. I think he's done with streaming. I don't think he's going to be on any list because I don't think he wants to stream. Dude, streaming's stressful, bro. People think it's so easy, and some people like to make this whole joke, but no, man. Planning things out and talking all day can be, like, tough. Teja isn't... I mean, I don't know, man. Tier list for Succession when? Tim would actually refuse your stream. He'd be like, bro, do I have to right now? Ugh. Do we like the set? I actually think this works really well on this. I like the orange. I don't think there's another choice though, right? The two orange codes. I don't think there's another choice. I think that's our only choice. Why is codes orange actually on this? Actually, I don't mind it. Honestly, it's an S tier set. Works on anything. It does work on everything. This, panels, hand rebate. I like them all. They're all very nice. Dude, this looks great. The Juna has a nice, like, very simple frame. Like the proportions of it are very good. Side profile, very classic. Very, very good. Wait a second, this isn't Greg? Alright, let's see what it sounds like. These are older Gatoron recolors of yellows on a PP plate. O-ring mount. Let's see. I already really like these alphas. We'll try with and without the extra desk pad as well. That spacebar is very different. It's a little lighter though. I'm sure you can switch the spacebar. I kind of like it like this. What's different about this spacebar logo? I'm gonna be honest. I can hear all of the switches are a bit more subtle in sound. I'm sure if you go with any of the more like standard clackier builds, you're gonna get the poppy sound, but I kind of really like the way this sounds. It's different. Also, I'm sure if we went with aluminum, it would be a much higher pitch. Even the mods, you can see all the mods are kind of a little lower. Thank you. I appreciate whoever got that. Appreciate you, man. Some switches and plates have that combo. Let's see. Teja Types. I never heard of this guy. Inks. Damn, these are really deep for inks. I miss those hands. All right. I think this sounds really nice. I really like the tonality of this. Definitely a little bit lower with these particular switches. I have no doubt in my mind that if you use any of the more like, again, these are older switches, plus I don't know how these were lubed. You use cherries, you use something a little bit brighter, these would pop. I already can feel like these are popping right now in the O-ring mount. This is my build. Let's see. Oh, this is coming from your Sony. Do you have a different mic? Okay, I will say that's from a camera microphone. It does sound good, but I don't know, just me, I'm particular. My sound tests are not great. You're all good, Logo. Don't stress, bro. I really like this, though. This turned out great. What do you guys honestly think? They're an older Gatoron switch, essentially just recolors of milky yellows, although I'm not exactly sure if the tolerances are... I don't know. It's not... I wouldn't say it's like a 1-for-1. Yeah, GAT phase or something like that. Let's open this up now and try top mount. Screwdriver. Okay. Actually, where are the screws for the top mount? Now to find those. make sure we have screws for the top mount. Is there a place for the sound for sure? I will. Sorry, there is a place for the sound for sure. I will have to. I'll have the mood where I enjoy this. Prefer a less quiet sound. Yeah, I mean, definitely mood's a definite thing with like enjoying certain sounds too. Now, where are the screws for the top mount? I don't see them in the bag. Are they hiding in here? I stole them. Sorry. Hold on a darn minute here. Did they fall out? I'll find them. Give me a moment. Let's move some stuff off to the side first. Will you be doing an agar micro build? Maybe. I haven't been asked yet, but perhaps. First, a water drink. Gotta stay hydrated, right, guys? We have to. All right, we'll move some stuff out of the way first, and then we'll try to find these screws. Put these back in the Juna box. I like the Juna hard shell as well. That's cute. Dude, it turned out so good. I'm super happy with the build. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see screws. We might just have to use some screws for the time being. Oh wait, hold on. They might be in this other little bag. Yeah, they're here. Wait, are they? Yeah, they're here. We're good, we're good, we're good. Told you? Oh my gosh. They're in the same one as the daughter board. I gave them back when you weren't looking. Oh, thank you very much. Wait, don't use this. Let's use this. The micro is supposed to be the Alice. Yeah. I remember, I think I saw a photo of it, sort of recent. Good mounting points for the top mount as well. And I know these aren't the final screws, so I won't say nothing on them. But they be Phillips head. Well, a few of them are. Actually, I kind of appreciate these just use the same screws as like daughter boards and like everything else. Teehee types, where?
So nice.
Not sure. Thank you, Crumpled. Crumpled, how did your Manta build go? Rumor has it you made it the worst build ever. On purpose. 7 left. All the homies hate Phillips. That shit's some minty shit right there. I have the shittiest Manta build out right now. I'm jealous. I listened to the sound test that you put, and I was like, God damn, bro. Why'd you do us like that? I legitimately, I know you said the same thing, but I legitimately have never heard the Manta sound like that. Roberts is the worst? Worse than Phillips? Didn't realize how much you use arrow keys until I built a 60. Yeah, dude, sometimes I do feel like that. Like, I love 60s and I also love 65s, but sometimes it is nice to have just a set of arrow keys. I didn't want to build it for real and waste precious GMK keycap stem strength. Yeah, I guess that's one way of doing it. That is one thing of doing it. Only reason they were Phillips because I lost the original screws. That's all right. I'm just teasing logo. I get it. Why do you not reprogram them? I don't know. Sometimes it's just really like a muscle memory thing. It's just easier for me to just click the arrows that are dedicated. It is indeed a muscle memory thing. And by the way, just so we're all caught up, I don't think I have anything to criticize this board on. This is a true, like, simple board. I really don't think there is a whole hell of a lot I can sit here and criticize to say make this better or I don't like this. I think that's one of its strengths is it's already gone. This kind of design has already gone through tons of trials and tribulations. We're all good. This looks so good with this keycap set. Holy shit. All right, let's try it now with top mount. Okay, this plate shines more in top mount, I'll tell you that. Oh, let me use the desk pad here. I can hear some of the desk noise. I don't want that. Still a little bit toned down because I think these switches are just generally toned down, but damn, this has a nice sound profile. I don't think there's anything wrong with the spacebar. I think it's just literally toned down, man. It's sitting fine. It actuates. Maybe the PP plate. I also think these switches, like even the alphas, they're not crazy loud. Right? Some are, depending on where they're sitting, but... Dude, this sounds great. I think you'd be very happy picking this board up. If you're looking for something, again, classic, simple. Yeah, PP plate probably muting it a bit too. I think the switches, in all honesty, like, this is... Like, they're not loud switches, man. They do seem, and it's not a slight against logo, they do seem a little heavier in lube, and that's a choice. Like, you have to want that too, and this is clearly how it sounds, and I think it sounds pretty good. What spacebar is on the spacebar? It is a GMK Faye. Again, very, very, like, subtle switch. I need the Juna now. Yeah, it turned out great. I really like it. Really, really like this. God, I love this keycap set. Phase. F-E-I. Tried and true. O-ring, top mount, both sound good. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Logo turned out great, buddy. Once I take some photos, I'll send it back. Or send it to the next person. The Apex is sexy. Don't get me wrong. The Apex is a good-looking keyboard too, man. But I do, you know, there's clearly a visual difference between these two. And this is something that I think is a bit more modern in its design language. This is something that, again, I said this at the beginning of the stream, and I'm okay with saying this because it's not a mean thing to say. When I got into the hobby, this was kind of the shape I looked at as like the grail shape for things. And in a lot of ways, like this kind of visual aesthetic really rings true with me. Like I still think this is like high quality the way it looks. It doesn't need all the extra curves and stuff. It's just classic to me. And it reminds me of like some of the boards that I kind of like went for when I was getting into it, you know? So it's nice. I like it a lot. I love the sound of the switch in there, but I'm worried it's just a single switch. No, I think like you can hear all the switches are toned down from these. See? It's just a toned down switch. Are you using an aftermarket plate? It is a PP plate, but I've used a bunch of like hype plates versus like stock plates of the same material, and they usually have zero sound differences. Maybe fitment stuff, maybe, but like sound differences, I've never heard anything different. But it is technically a plate from hype. Again, though, I want to be very clear. If you guys liked this and wanted to pick this up, go for it. I do want to stress, this is the DDS version. If you guys want to see the new version, which is the key rate of 1, I don't know if Bull's still here. I think Bull's doing a stream with some of the new stuff. I'm pretty positive. I would say maybe go, if you're really like on the fence still or anything, go look at Bull's stream, make a decision there. I just want to be super duper clear about that. So Bull, Tyler, and Mugen are building the key rate of Protos. There you guys go. I just happen to have the DDS one because we were supposed to do this like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I feel. And there was just no point in shipping me another one because there's limited of the new ones, and then I just happen to have this sitting around. So keep that in mind, please and thank you. But I think that's pretty much it. I like how the build you end up with is... I like how the build you end up with this stream aligns with your stream title of a very chill build. Yeah, it's very chill today. Juna giveaway? All right, Logo said... No, I'm joking. Logo said we can give it away. No, he did not say that. It's Logo's board. It's his rare DDS variant that he can only have. Chat, I have Botanical. Do you think this would match the Mint board? Not really. I don't think Botanical would work very well in this. But do you guys think Botanical would? I think it's too mint. Like, Lord's too mint. I think Botanical is just too, like, forest green. Yeah, the GB is not DDS. I want to make that very clear. No, I don't think it's a good match if you're going to pick this color up and go with Botanical. I unfortunately feel like Mint does kind of lend towards maybe a more basic keycap set because you want to let the board do the talking here. But, I mean, this clearly works with this set. I think you're a green hater. In my mind, Dandy wasn't the same color as this, okay? But I know Botanical is a much darker green. What is DDS? Have the same acronym at work. It's making me unable to deduce the context clues. DDS is a manufacturer for keyboard stuff. They don't just do keyboard stuff, but... Yep, there will be content, Rom Me, and some others. I don't know what Bull's trying to say there, but Bull will be doing content on the curative stuff. MW Unmanned Playground might... I don't even know what set that is. Oh, from... Why'd you have to spell it like that, Cheese? Oh my god, dude. Alright, guys. I'm done streaming today. Cheese, LOL. Froom? I did not... Okay, you know what? Let's go find someone to raid. Got him. Let's go raid someone here. Who do we want to go raid? L Bullies? Do you like fish sticks? I thought I answered. Sorry, I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. I think fish sticks are like... Is this like a joke or something that I'm missing that I'm not quite understanding? I'm confused. Cease? Okay, this must be some sort of joke. I'm just like not understanding. It's just above my head, it seems. It is above my head. Do you like fish sticks? On a real note, like, not really. Do you remember that game? Is this some elementary play school innuendo? Okay, you guys assumed I had friends in elementary school. All right? I sat by myself. I listened to music. No one talked to me. So for me, this is just you asking me if I like fish sticks. Someone clip this, the Kanye question and South Park question from this stream. Bully Alex. You know, for real. Actually fucking crazy. Let's go raid Yukina. All the things are off-centered here. Yukina's just starting. I just got the noti. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Like tomorrow, because we're doing the next board that everyone wants to see. I have to loop some switches for that. I don't know what I want to use yet, though. We'll see. If you guys have any requests, just put it in Discord. I'll talk to you then. Bye, everybody. Love you. Good night.